Okay.
Two-man man, see run. Both got in the studio, know what they do, they never know. Two-man man. Brought to you by Insanity Inc.
Oh, that's a new one. I didn't know we had advertising. I hope I haven't seen a penny
Where
of that.
nothing is as it seems. Discord related also.
Hi, this is Two Mad Men. I'm Madman Matt,
I'm Batman Jibble.
and we are just back from BronyCon 2019.
May BrodyCon rest in peace.
Rest in peace. Yes. So we have been gone for a while. It is August 9th, 2019. We went to BronyCon last week. It was a lot of fun. We're going to go right into our top 5 for 5. For the first time ever, we have agreed completely on our top 5. So I'm just going to
Woo!
Well, no, it's very sad because if I'm in the same mind space as Jubal, I need to worry a little bit. Maybe a vacation is in order, something. I don't know. But we're gonna start with number 5. Number 5 of our top 5 BronyCon moments is
Double chili dogs with onion.
Okay, well, Jubal had 2 chili cheese dogs with onion. I had 1 without onion because I actually,
Care about my breath.
care about my breath.
I want to smell like I just ate the internal guts of Timberwolf.
Okay. Anyway, they were Nathan's hot dogs and they were awesome.
That we can agree on.
We definitely agree on this one. This was a highlight for me because it's food. We also had Krispy Kremes earlier in the day. Jubal didn't like it as much as I did.
Why would you ruin the Krispy Kreme recipe?
One time a month they dip their glazed donuts completely in chocolate. It's the first Friday of every month. Well worth it.
Not well worth it.
Jubal had 1. I had 3. Number 4 on our list of top BronyCon moments is Jubal got to hug the Sphinx.
Oh, that's going to come to bite us later. But yes, I got this hug the Sphinx that Shalom Sonamula actually defeated herself. Oh yeah! Talk about star status.
I don't understand any of the words you just said.
Bronies will get it.
Bronies will totally get it. Number 3 on our list is Jubal made 2 purchases that were pretty cool. The plushie you see before you. Who is this?
This is Twilight Sparkle pre-ascension.
And where does Twilight Sparkle hang out now?
In my library.
She looks over you as you sleep? That's kind of creepy.
She watches over my bookcase.
Okay, good. Someone needs to guard all that stuff, right?
Yes, knowledge is power.
Knowledge is power. She's the gatekeeper?
Yes, she is.
That's not creepy at all. And you also bought some artwork that was signed by the artist. What artwork did you get?
First, we're going to see the Equestria Girls artwork.
This is My Little Pony as humans.
Well, they're human counterparts.
They're human counterparts. They go to high school?
Yeah, they go to high school and deal with medical problems.
Gotcha.
Rainbow Dash is in the corner. See? Next is Pinkie Pie. And Rainbow Dash has super speed, even in her human form. Right? Pinkie Pie can make any party explosive. Quite literally. Rarity has jeweler sense even now by creating crystals that defend and attack as her will intends them to. but she's mostly a defense girl. Fluttershy is still talking to the animals. And Applejack has immense strength. Enough to pull up a whole tree out of the ground one swoop. And lastly, we have the real pony of the bunch, Sunset Shimmer. She can read minds just by touching people.
Cool.
But if her Geo gets too active, she becomes a telepath that can't stop her power.
Okay. Kind of like Jean Grey.
Yeah.
Okay. What's the
Half of Jean Grey has been put into her and half into Twilight Sparkle Sidetwine.
Okay. What's the other piece of art?
Has it gone in focus?
Yep, I think so.
We have Jetstream,
Well, who are these guys?
the new six. Jetstream the Hippogriff is the bearer of laughter. She's the Hippogriff princess and the ambassador for the Hippogriff people.
Mm-hmm.
Ocellus. Generosity is her namesake, and she is for the changeling people. Ambassador Wise.
Okay.
Gallus is the Griffin ambassador, and cool fact, he's actually an orphan.
That's a cool fact.
He was able to get over the fact that he was an orphan and wanted to tell his friends just so that his friends could go do their own studies.
Okay.
That's why he's the leader.
Okay.
He's able to make the tough decisions that require friendship to work.
Gotcha.
He's a blue griffin. Why that works, I don't know. Smolder the dragon.
Good name.
Gallus was friendship. Smolder is loyalty.
Okay. Got two more down there, right? Oh! Pony down, pony down.
And
Got the yak.
loyalty, Yona.
Yona the yak.
Yes, they tend to be from a cold region where if it isn't hardy, it won't survive.
Okay. And the last one in the corner.
That's Sambar, the Earth Pony.
Cool.
He represents kindness.
Okay. Cool. So, and those were both signed by the artist. I wish I could figure out his name. Maybe Tony Flex. Sound right?
I don't know.
Tony AM Flex. Yeah, we're gonna go with Tony. But it was cool. We got to meet the artist, and he signed it right there for us.
I got a deal on that stuff. Woot woot!
Oh yeah, one of those was $15, but he threw in the second one for $5. So $20 for 2 pieces of art. Not bad. So the second thing on our list, top BronyCon moments, Jubal bought what they call a mystery box. Okay.
I'm just grabbing the mystery box.
No problem. We'll tell a quick story of the mystery box. In the mystery box, there are for $60. There were 3 T-shirts. Now they had a whole board with all their T-shirts, and we couldn't just buy 1 or 2. We had to buy a mystery box. So to me, it kind of sounded like a scam at first. But then one of the vendors, looked at Jubal and said, "You're a 3XL, right?" And Jubal's like, "Yeah." And he's like, "But I really want that Luna T-shirt." And the vendor said, "I'm going to tell you a secret. The 3XL boxes, almost all of them have a Luna T-shirt. And if there's one T-shirt of the 3 that you don't like, you can trade it for one of the ones on the wall." So with that information alone, Jubal made the decision to spend $60 on this mystery box.
Good purchase!
It was a good purchase because just like the vendor said, there was a Luna t-shirt in there.
And there was a Queen Chrysalis t-shirt!
And this is the Queen Chrysalis t-shirt.
Just love me!
What's the t-shirt say?
All I need is love.
Yep.
And if anyone who's not familiar with Queen Chrysalis's work, she's an emotional parasite who drinks love. So, look up the song called I'm Your Changeling or something like that.
Yeah, Queen Chrysalis is a changeling. Changelings eat emotions, specifically love. That's why they go after the ponies, because there's a lot of love there for them to eat. So Jubal got that t-shirt in the $60 box. He got these two other t-shirts. This is incredible video right here. Actually, I really like this design. Jubal's very into yin and yang, and he's also very into dogs. He's half dog on
his father's side.
On his father's side. So this is a yin and yang of two wolves. Pretty cool. And the other shirt, is the Luna shirt that he wanted to begin with. It's pretty cool.
But I didn't expect it to be white.
Yeah, up on the big screen it was black, but it's still a good shirt. We like it a lot. And then, so 3 shirts, $60, not bad for BronyCon. But then he gets all these other things to go with it. I'll grab the shirts for a sec. Okay, so he gets, on top of that,
an ad for one of the best cartoons ever.
Yep, it's just, a little bit more artwork. It's for Midnight Mares. And then...
Which, let's go into a little background that I know about it. The daughter of life, Death, has just reached puberty and is trying to find her place in the world and to parallel world to reality.
Okay. So it's not really in the pony world? It's in a parallel?
It's in the pony world, but it's not in the pony world. It's the alternate dimension of the pony world.
Gotcha. And then he got just some random art came with it. And what's neat about these they are double-sided, so he can decide which one he likes. And he can start decorating. This is a cool one with a bunch of dragons. And then a bunch of wolves. And then this last one is some kind of jaguar.
Tribal jaguar.
With a fox. What else is in the box? There are like 25 things in the box. Cards, pins.
Let's get the trading cards out.
Let's get the trading cards out and see what they are. Want me to grab?
Okay.
Okay, so the trading cards, only about 3 of them, but we're talking Apple Bumpkin, Princess Celestia.
Oh, Princess Celestia is a good card, I believe.
Reformed, meaning Discord being a good guy. And Foggy Fleece. Do you know who Foggy Fleece is?
No clue.
He's a clout crafter. Okay, but that's all we'll go into with the box. If we find anything else cool, we'll do that on different episodes. Let's put her back between us so everyone can see your face. Okay, so that was number 2. Number 1 on our BronyCon moments, and this one, hopefully we have video, our executive producer will put up on the screen. This was a highlight for me, definitely, and it was for Jubal. I spotted a guy we were on the 2nd floor, there was a guy up on the 3rd floor, bright orange top hat. We haven't even gone into detail about what BronyCon looks like. We'll do that at the end of the show. But there was a gentleman with a bright orange top hat, and he had 2, what do you call those, marionette sticks?
Puppet sticks.
Puppet sticks, okay? So he had 2 of them, and they had strings coming off of them with no marionettes underneath, no puppets. But he's up on the third floor, and his arms are over the railing, and he's just working the marionette sticks.
Working the imaginary puppet.
Working an imaginary puppet. And then Jubal comes in. Jubal walks, 20 yards to get right underneath him, and you do what?
And I act like a puppet for him, just sort of saying of being kind at BronyCon.
And it probably made this guy's whole convention. He was sitting there doing it for like a minute, and Jubal out of nowhere just walks over there quietly, does a little bit of a dance, he does a turn, and when he does the turn, the guy turns. It's pretty amazing. That's basically what Jubal did. Very excellent. I wish we had a live audience because everyone would have clapped for that one. Brush your mouth, brush your chin. But it was so neat. And then when Jubal was done and that guy was done, they just went their separate ways. It's like they never talked, they never met. It was a shared moment in a space, in a time, and I was just happy to see it. It was pretty awesome. What did you think about the whole thing?
I thought it was damn awesome, honestly.
Okay, it was the highlight of BronyCon for you?
Pretty much.
Okay, good.
How making people feel good is what the show is all about.
Okay, we'll talk more about that at the end because we're wrapping up BronyCon at the end.
Okay.
Because spoiler alert, there are no more BronyCons. But
may it rest in peace.
May it rest in peace. We really should have wore black. Maybe we'll do that next year. When we don't go to BronyCon, we'll just wear black in honor of it resting in peace. So the next bit we're going to do is a Monster Building 101 class in honor of the Sphinx that Jubal hugged. He's going to run down, just take it away. So this is a monster building exercise.
First, we need a name for the creature. I thought that the Sphinx is usually what we call this creature, why not get more technical of the name, while still attributing what we need to know about the creature. Equestrian Sphinx. Now, most people put the Sphinx under a water class. I don't believe this would fit.
Okay. Why is that? Because sphinxes are
this
usually
is a desert dweller instead
Right.
of a cliff dweller. What are you gonna fish if you tried?
Okay, so what element would they be under?
Fire,
Okay, because deserts are hot.
hot and dry and kindling all around you.
Okay, that makes sense. So you're gonna start with her hit points.
No effects.
Okay.
Hex. This means a small mastery of magic that can command and befuddle you if you don't play by the rules of the hex played.
Okay.
Intimidate. That monster in the lore was a big bully, so intimidate seems only fitting.
So the costume person that you hugged, would you say that was an intimidating looking costume?
To people who see the original size frame, yes.
Okay. I thought so too. I thought it was a really cool costume.
It's a cool costume in its proper size you saw.
Mm-hmm.
Try seeing a giant version of that.
Gotcha.
And then tell me that's not intimidating.
I'm sure it would be. What comes next after intimidate?
Hinder.
Okay.
This allows once a turn or once a combat phase, the one way to hinder the opponent in another.
So basically, they miss their turn.
No, they must go without one stat point.
Okay, and we're gonna get to stat points, right?
Right.
Okay.
Flying.
Sphinx flies.
Yeah, it flew away when it was defeated.
Okay. So what next?
Okay, let's get to HP. Everybody wants to know how healthy the Sphinx was. I'm using a base 10, so 2000.
Okay.
Accuracy wasn't actually all that strong with the Sphinx. I only rated a 70 out of 100%.
Okay.
Its attack was kind of great by being 80,
Okay. Sounds powerful.
but was better taking the blow than actually giving it.
So,
With a defense of 100.
which is the highest it can be, right?
No, it could go higher.
You can do higher than 100 on a 100 scale?
No, a 10 scale, base 10.
Okay, so what would be higher than 100 in a base 10 scale?
HP.
Okay. Speed?
When the HP is 2000 and defense is 100,
Mm-hmm.
speed is only a 50.
Okay. Makes sense. Sphinxes aren't known for their speed.
And they're known to be incredibly lazy, so they're a 10 in energy.
I didn't know they were incredibly lazy. They just sit around the desert all day long without...
Wanting tribute to be brought to them.
Okay, that makes sense.
Due to their intimidation and hinder, and the Hex ability to make them run to the way they want to do, they can lower your defense for an attack, or up their either Hex to up their accuracy.
Okay. So how would you use the Equestrian Sphinx in a card game battle?
A tank, most likely.
Makes sense because their defense is so high.
Yes, and there's cards like defense enchantment cards that would increase her ability to move around a lot more.
Okay. Which is good because it doesn't have a lot of speed, so it would help with it.
Or make it more energetic.
Okay. Awesome.
Idol of Devotion would probably be the best card I would think of.
Okay.
Which ups energy for the cost of speed.
Okay. Is that all we're going to talk about with the Equestrian Sphinx?
Range is the last stat I wanted to get to.
Sorry about that. I cut you off.
No, you didn't.
Okay,
Range
range is what?
1.
Okay.
It has no range attacks.
Okay. So it's just up close and personal.
Wow! Cat fight!
Yeah, that's going to haunt my dreams. Anyway. Awesome. So that was Monster Building 101, the Equestrian Sphinx. Not bad. Not bad. He just threw that together like 2 minutes before we started filming. So the fact that he was able to go for 5 minutes on a 2-minute prep is pretty impressive. So now we're gonna put,
I hope I didn't add too many abilities to it.
No, I think it's solid. I could see a card like that. I could see people playing a card like that.
Not too OP.
No, definitely not too OP. Because you gave energy is a 10, speed's a 50. I think you did good. Okay, so now we're gonna kind of put an obituary onto BronyCon. So BronyCon has been around, I believe, since 2012. It's a gathering in Baltimore Convention Center of people that were really into My Little Pony. Not really the 80s, 90s My Little Pony, more like the 2000s.
My friendship is magic.
Friendship is magic. So a lot of those kids that grew up on that are now adults. They really enjoy, there's a huge fan fiction populace. Jubal listens to fan fiction daily. How many stories do you think you listen to a day? 3 or 4 or more?
Multitude.
I mean, he's playing it. He used to read it, but now he has a phone and a computer that read it to him, and he really enjoys it.
I go for 5 fan fictions a day, and that's when I'm awake.
So these fan fictions are cool because what it does is it grabs.
And that's only the chapters.
Right, chapters. But there are stories where My Little Pony goes to Pokemon, goes to
Ruby,
Dragon Ball Z, even
One Piece.
Spider-Man. I mean, there was a Spider-Man one I heard you listen
Yeah.
to not too long ago.
And then there's alternate realities, and if somebody fell in love with somebody else.
Yep. Like Fluttercord, and between Fluttershy, relationships between Fluttershy and Discord.
Or Fluttershy and Celestia.
Right. So it's just
Wait. Did I even put that out there? I meant Discord and Celestia.
Okay. Anyway, it was fun. 10,000 of our closest friends were there with us, and it was just to get into the marketplace area. We had to wait in line for about 30 minutes. So waiting in line wasn't great, but we got to see costumes and I mean,
Discord made his appearance.
there were multiple Discords. There were multiple. It was just, and it wasn't just bronies. It was, there were people dressed up in Halo costumes. There was a Boba Fett. There was a strange rabbit person that we have no idea who he is. We still don't know who he is.
Maybe he was Easter Bunny.
Yeah, maybe. But so
This is his time off.
So in the last 7 to 9 BronyCons, Jubal and I have attended 3. And all of them have been wonderful. Basically, I enjoy Jubal's fandom. It's not my fandom. I'm more of a comic books, Marvel guy. Maybe
There is one particular fandom in the fandom that says only you can get to this set of events if you go to a comic book convention or a Comic-Con or something like that. And that's the merchant.
right.
Basically, you find someone who looks like the Resident Evil merchant, and you buy something from him which is fairly priced, and it will send you to Equestria.
Right. We actually looked for the merchant for a little bit because Jubal was hoping to go to Equestria, and I was worried that if we found the merchant and Jubal was sent to Equestria, then everyone would be looking at me like, where'd Jubal go? But Jubal says he wrote a little note saying, hey, if I disappear on August 2nd, it's because I have gone to Equestria. Please don't hold Matt accountable, right? You wrote that note?
I couldn't write the note because I didn't find my papers.
So it's good.
Yeah.
It's good that we didn't find the merchant, or else I would probably be behind bars right now because you'd be missing. So is there any type of bow you'd want to put on BronyCon or the end of this video?
May your guiding heart be your key.
That's it.
And always look for Kingdom Hearts.
Is that it?
Yep.
Okay. See you later. This is bye from Madman Matt.
Bye from down from Bad Bad Jubal.
And have a good rest of your summer.
We'll be back in another 3 months.